we've got a possible burglary in Mirror Park.
Alrighty then. There is something wrong with the LSPDFR mod. And here's what I keep running into. I played this and I streamed it and I sent it to YouTube. No issues yesterday. Logged out. Nothing changed. There was no game update. Nothing, no added mods, nothing. I go to log back in or, start the game up today and LSPDFR DLL keeps crashing. And what I've come to the conclusion of is if I go in and I delete the character, my previous character that I made, and then make another one, doesn't matter if I name it the same thing or anything, which I do, then suddenly LSPDFR stops crashing. It's like it doesn't like a character that you've made at some point. It just stops. It just stops liking that character, and it causes LSPDFR to crash. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, I was thinking, I want to throw this out there. Here's the way I look at pursuits. And you can just take this from a jackass on the internet. What happens is pride takes over, fight or flight, right? And you want to catch the person and you're chasing them. And so it ends up in some high speed downtown and you're risking everybody. The problem is maybe that it depends on what they're running for, right? If it's a traffic stop and they flee and it ends up in high speed and dangerous through city, maybe they had something else in their car. Maybe they were just stupid in making a decision, or maybe they had illegal guns. Maybe they had drugs in there. Maybe they had just done something. Maybe. But the risk goes up exponentially that the people that you were trying to arrest that may have done something and injured that you can't confirm, and I'm not talking about the ones you can confirm, they're running for homicide, or whatever, but the risk goes up exponentially when you're chasing them. So now you're risking them killing somebody going through a congested area, whereas maybe they did something before. Now you're ensuring that they probably will, and you can't back off because it's that fight or flight. It's that I want to catch the bad guy. I understand the mentality, but the problem is if they do kill somebody, and then you find out later all they did was run because of traffic, but you couldn't swallow your pride. So you had to, you had to make sure that you chased them down. God damn it! And you're gonna get Ahab's gonna get his Moby Dick well, no matter what. I mean, now you're ensuring they kill somebody. It's not like some of these pursuits in this game. It's a game, I get it, but some of them I would terminate like as soon as it hits some of these fucking things. You got the tag. Try to get as much information as you can. Look for them later when things cool down, or at least look for the vehicle. Track the vehicle, and then that'll lead you to the people eventually, most likely. But the fact is or at least it'll lead you to the possibility of finding the people, even if the vehicle's stolen. But the fact is you're trying to save somebody by killing somebody else. I mean, you're trading one life for another. What's the point? I mean, it's just not. I get it, because you want to put the bad guy in prison and this guy or in jail, and this guy ran from me, and he could have this or have done that, or she could have this or have done that, and I get it, but it's just these things. I get there's kind of a gray area at times, but in some things there really isn't. I just don't. People just need to. You need to learn when to swallow your pride and let something go before you make it worse. I mean, it's like, I get you got to break some eggs, but to make an omelet. But if you're throwing the eggs against the fucking fridge at the end of the day, you're not making an omelet. You're just breaking eggs. And I also edited the XML a little bit better.
have officers.
And this was last night, even while the game was still working. I tested it, it worked fine.
Mission Row.
But I'm not sure if, I changed the angle of the plate reading and the distance, and so I'm for the ALPR, the automatic license plate reader. I'm trying to get it where it's just grabbing what I want it to grab, not 15. Speaking of which, I need to go in here because camera loadout is going to be, we're going to do city patrol, reduce, it's a shame I can only reduce this to 4, it kind of sucks. 4, city patrol is the one that I have with the best settings, I think, right now. I'm going to test them out some more.
Attention all
then we're going
units.
to go
We
back,
have a report of a
we're
criminal
going to go to
activity.
plate.
Respond code 3
Actually,
in
that's not it.
Pillbox Hill.
I want it to auto blip when auto blip doesn't seem to work. I don't think it was working yesterday, but we'll see. Whoa. Yeah, we're gonna blip this fucking car. Hello? Jesus Christ. You're getting a fucking ticket. I don't know what to tell you. Wow, you're a fucking, you know what?
Greetings.
I think you're getting more than a ticket. I think you're going to jail. Josh Smith. That's a common name, I would say. His license is valid. It ain't gonna be valid for long. He's going to fucking jail. He almost hit a pedestrian. And his pullover over here, I would guess that he's fucking drunk or something, or on something. I'm gonna ask him to step out of the vehicle. Yeah. I'm just gonna pat you down for your safety and mine. Oh, Josh Smith, how could you? How did I know this was gonna turn into something stupid? You made me run. You were already going to jail. You're definitely going now. Douchebag. If I had to articulate it, come on, grab him. There we go. It would be pretty easy to articulate this. I witnessed suspect almost strike a pedestrian with his erratic driving. Instead of stopping on the side of the road, he pulled up onto the sidewalk, where his car apparently has disappeared now, but whereas he also ran into the scaffolding and had his car in an inoperable manner, at which point in time I did approach the vehicle and requested his ID. I ran it. It came back okay. I went back to the vehicle, and in accordance with law and my right, the Supreme Court has upheld, I asked him to exit the vehicle. Was that something versus Katz? K-A-T-Z? I forget now. I asked him to exit the vehicle, at which point in time, he attempted to flee on foot. I initiated a foot pursuit, and he refused to stop. I deployed my taser, secured him, and cuffed him, placed him under arrest, and, go on from there. Now, here's the thing. I didn't find anything. So here's where, and I forget a lot, but here's where I would question. I asked him to get out of the thing. He ran. So technically he was fleeing. So I at least have that, because he fled from a lawful traffic stop where I did have lawful right to detain him, so he was attempting to flee. I searched him and I didn't find anything. He didn't have anything illegal on him. I can't search his vehicle because I don't have that mod. Search incident to arrest of his vehicle. I did. He had nothing illegal. His license was valid, and I can't check him for like, I would have done a field sobriety test and a PBT, a preliminary breath test, and I think I would have found something. The problem is I don't have all these good mods to allow me to do a lot of shit to develop more RAS and more. But the fleeing alone is enough for me to at least arrest him and for further investigatory things. It's too bad I don't have the mods for those. Where the hell? Oh, it's on the other goddamn side. Where is it? Hold on. Is it back here? Hey, sometimes the blue thing doesn't show up till you get close. Nope, it's not here. This may be one I have to take in. I'm not I forget. Yeah, I wish I had mods for field sobriety tests, PBTs, and other such, but I do not. And I'm afraid to put them in here because this fucking game seems so inconsistently stable. It's or unstable. Can I get him out? Jesus. That's a little rough. I'm trying to take fucking control of him. Okay, finally. We're gonna close this door. Alright. I didn't do anything, man. I didn't do nothing. Didn't do nothing. I didn't do anything. You're violating my rights. You work for me. I pay taxes. I pay your salary. God, are you serious? You are fucking kidding me, right? Oh my God. I'm gonna sue you. Where the hell's the jail at? I think it's downstairs. Watch your face, sir. I mean, most likely he's either on something, under the influence of something, and or something in that vehicle. It's a shame I can't. Yeah, I ain't letting him follow me anywhere. I don't want him. I don't want somebody I just arrested behind me. No thanks. He can walk straight ahead with my. There you go, sir. You have a nice day now. Give him the plunger up the bunghole treatment. That'll teach him. Good day, officers. Do that thing that he did to the guy in New York. Hook him up. It's good times. But, I consider it a successful arrest and a good one. I guarantee he's got shit going on. He's done something. He's about to do something. Or something. He's on something. Probably got shit in his car. I like the way the car just disappeared, too. That's pretty nice. I guess it saves me from having to call a tow truck. We're going to go on ahead and get this back to what I really want to grab first in an emergency, which is not my less lethal. All right.
We have possible terrorist activity in
Nope.
Textile City.
Call the FBI.
Code 99 emergency.
I'm not doing it. Oh, I still need to test this damn ALPR. All right, let's go find a parked car to test this on. Look at this shithead over here. Look at this crap. What? How the hell do I initiate a pursuit? I mean, I'm technically in one, but the game's kind of like tells me to initiate one at some point. Is it the right stick? I don't know.
Units reporting a suspect on
Okay,
the run
there we go.
in downtown. We have a 1099.
I really need to find a mod that'll let me call in roadblocks, stop sticks more than roadblock. Holy shit. Control, suspect just struck a motorcycle. We're going to need, I didn't even see Vespucci whatever. We need to roll EMS. See, I really don't want to have to shoot all these people's tires out that I chase. It'd be nice if when you pitted them, the car actually kind of responded and sometimes stalls. Not always, but that sudden spin around.
That's crazy.
Do I have backup coming? Yes, I do. See, he's going kind of fast, but I mean, he already struck one pedestrian, and I'm just like, shit. That's douchebag move right there, dude. Yeah, you just keep running into that pole. God damn it! I try to double tap it, and this is what it does. Sometimes it turns off. We're on Covenant. Avenue, taking a right on a McDonald Street. Yeah, we got the suspect vehicle heading west. Holy shit. Control, he just struck a pole. Jesus Christ. See, now the pursuit's just getting fucking crazy. Alright. I mean, I wouldn't want to shoot at him in this fucking area anyway, but it's like, maybe he'll get out to a more secluded, I mean, traffic is, I would call it, a little more than light, medium, weather clear, douchebag still running. All right, dude, we need to, pitting you isn't going to do a damn thing, so I'm going to have to shoot out your tires, or try to. God damn it. I think I got one. Patrol shots fired. I don't have any stop sticks, so I'm shooting out his tire. Oh. You are a fucking idiot. Thanks a lot, Ossifer. Oh, we almost struck another fucking... Yeah, that tire's shredding. Not you. Why is it locking onto the goddamn helicopter? Get out of the car. What is going on here? Holy shit, I just initiated gang fucking... This isn't good. We gotta get this guy before he flanks us. I believe in equality. You hit me, I'm hitting you back, woman or man. You shoot at me, I'm shooting you, woman or man. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? This is insane. I need some fucking cover. Like ASAP. I've initiated something I did not mean to initiate. And meanwhile, the lady's just sitting in her car with her hands up. If I were her, I'd be out of that fucking car getting the fuck behind more cover. Concealment. Yeah, I need some help. I'm taking on a whole fucking gang over here. This is ridiculous. Don't do that. I want to just put... Jesus, man. Okay, yeah, you... Meanwhile, this lady... Suspect is not on foot. She was on her ass. And now she's going to jail. Don't ever let it be said that I let a little thing like 20 fucking gang members shooting at me stop me from terminating in the best way possible a good pursuit. Jesus Christ. You take her, dude. We're gonna need detectives. We're gonna need crime scene. I mean, look at this shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus at least 2 up there. Yeah. You know what, though? I will collect this money for evidence of the fact that I want money. So we'll do that. And I'm done here.
We've got suspicious activity in downtown
Jesus
Vinewood.
fucking Christ. That was a call. We're gonna park here. And all I wanted to do was go test the ALPR on a parked vehicle. That's what I said I was gonna go do. And then this guy flies by me. I'm in a pursuit of that lady. Next thing I know, I'm killing a whole group of gang members. It looks like bikers. And then I'm, you know, going back to get another vehicle.
We've got a suspicious vehicle in
something.
downtown Vinewood. Units respond code 2.
You know what? No. As a matter of fact, how the hell do I, That's not it. Yeah, we're 10-6 or 10-8 or whatever the fuck it is for on break. Unavailable. The fuck they use here. All right. Yeah. That's insanity. Absolute insanity. All right, let's go get another vehicle. And while we're at it, I'm actually going to go test. Unless some jackass does something stupid right in my line of sight. Someone should clean that up. There's a mess out here. It's insanity. Nope. I don't care. Well, I kind of care. You know what? I'm not going to care. What is going on? Why is the helo still here? You can go away now. Something's not right with this. It's like it won't get rid of the helo. It did that to me the other day and yesterday, and I had to like reload plugins to get it to. Something's not right with this fucking AL or this fucking LSPDFR right now. I don't know what's going on, but all right, it's time to get a new vehicle though. I'm gonna grab this body armor. Level 3, level whatever the fuck it is. Hopefully it's good. Absolute insanity. Alright. Make sure modifications are good. Yep. Now this time I am going to test the ALPR. We just need to find a parked car. Where are all the parked cars when you need them? Calm down, citizen. I'm here for your safety. Really? I need to find parked cars that are parallel, not... Because I'm trying to test the angle and the distance of the XML I edited for the ALPR. Come on now. Oops. Alright, there's got to be some parked cars downtown. We're going to head down this way. I need them to be parked parallel, like this one right here. Let me turn that off. Come over here. Is that correct? No. See, it's not reading the one directly. Fuck it. I literally narrowed it, the read angle down. Why is it doing that? Maybe it's because it's picking up one over here. I don't fucking know what it's doing. Like, that's definitely not that tag. I'll tell you that. There it is. I'm starting to, I think maybe this is like automatic, but if I want to just read them, I can click on it. Let's test that. Let's go to another one. Preferably one I can get behind. That's good enough. Yeah. My Grand Theft Auto parallel parking skills are something to behold. It's amazing. All right, so now we're going to make sure. Okay, it's 8 Tree, Sierra X-Ray Fox, 420. All right, so now if I click this, okay. Okay. There we go. So I just have to quickly, the only thing is I have to like quickly hold the button, get over here and hit the plate thing if I don't want it to auto, which I don't, because the auto is kind of ridiculous. It does too much. It's too busy. Puts way too much workload on me when I'm trying to sit in traffic and do that real quick. Okay, but at least we know it's working, and it's doing it narrow, and I'm only using the front ones, so I'm kind of getting it set up the way I want over time. So this is all right. This is all right. Although I think I'm gonna switch the buttons, because that's that. I think I want to switch that. So I want to switch 4 and 6 on my mouse. So give me just a second here. Because I have like 12 buttons on the side of my mouse. I still have to use the keyboard occasionally, but I have like 12 buttons on the side of my mouse. And if I get it set up. So 4 is M, that is 6. We're going to switch this to 6. And then we're going to switch the shoulder radio or shoulder mic to... Okay, let's see if that does it. So now this should... Yep. There we go. All right. I'm feeling good about this. I'm not feeling too good about my parallel parking job, nor the fact that I hit that guy's van. But I am the law. So now we're on patrol. I'm not available for calls. I'm doing traffic. Wow. And here's how to get noticed 101 and get your fucking tag run for sure. Now I want to test it and see if it is still reading correctly, so we'll get in the first person so I can, which I prefer anyway, but like I said, you just don't have enough peripheral vision in first person to clear intersections and such when you're trying to, what's that, 149? That is, what? That's not even the right fucking, it read something else. What is going on in this with this ALPR? I swear to Christ. It like randomly reads weird directions that I'm not, I have it narrowed down. I'm right behind this guy. That should have been the plate it ran. It shouldn't have ran anything else. Like there should be nothing else. So 88 and 149. We're going to stop here.
That's something new.
This time it ran it correctly. You are so lucky that everything's valid on your shit. The way you're driving, I should have stopped you anyway. Look at you, just coming right on over into my lane. I'm on patrol. I am the law. You know what? We're going to take a right. And try not to hit shit. And yes, I am ignoring all calls. I am assigned to traffic and vehicle shit. That's what I'm doing. Sorry if you don't like it. Whoops. Okay. Had to alt-tab for a second. Feeling good. I wish there was a way to clear these over there. So I could start fresh every time after I checked a tag, and I don't have it still sitting there to have to sort through. Maybe there is a way, and I'm not saying there isn't, but I sure as hell don't know how to do it. Run, fools, it's raining. Look at that guy just cutting right across it. I think he probably, well, never mind. We're just going to let that there go. Feeling good in the neighborhood. Hey. Yeah, it was fucked up last night, bro. The sound, hold on, I gotta check my headphones. It doesn't sound very loud. I must have it turned way down or something. See, I have to keep doing this. Can't even see what his tag is. That's not it. It's not even reading the damn... Look at that. I'm like right there. It's like right there. Oh, fuck's sakes. What is going on? I'm all over the place. Oh, what do we got over here? Looks like a pursuit in progress. Why am I attached to it? What is going on? Oh, for fuck's sakes. I don't know where the hell he went. See how slow your head moves? It's really hard to clear a fucking intersection like that, which is why I drive in third person. Otherwise, I'd love to be able to... yeah. I'm not even... Yeah, we're going to terminate this. I don't have any idea. Let's see if it still shows me attached to a fucking... I don't even know what happened there. Like, what the fuck? I'm a little upset that this ALPR is not fucking working right. Like, I was clearly right behind that fucking vehicle. There's really no reason why we need to test this again in traffic. It just seems retarded to me. Like, it's checking tags as shit. It's like pulling up tags as shit that, oh, and I hit the end button to end whatever the hell I was attached to, and it, didn't do it. And then it just randomly does it right here. I really need to get this fucking ALPR worked out. It's just doing weird shit. Like, it's not calling in the tag right in front of me. I like the way this guy's tag's almost unreadable down in the bottom right corner for me. What do we got here? Looks like forward 2 and ends in something. Now, if I come here and I hit plate, oh, it actually pulled it up right this time. I don't get it. I really don't get it. It's like random whether it's going to do it correctly. Very unreliable and inconsistent at this point. I don't know. And that could be something I'm doing, but I'm doing what I believe I should be doing, so. Unless somebody has some better information. I'm staying in this. Wow.
Typical.
I don't want to approach him right now. I want him to pull over. Out of traffic. And you really want to go to jail or something. I don't. Do it. Just go. Yeah, we're just gonna wait here. When the light turns green, I'll try to fucking direct him to not be an idiot. Actually, there's not even a... Just... Oh, what is this? Oh my god. You're drunk. And or stupid. Dude, that is not the side of the fucking road. You are the worst driver in the city of Los Santos. Wow. Just 1 second.
Typical.
Well, I'd love to get tickets to Fame or Shame because that is my favorite show.
Greetings. Kiflam.
Sorry about that. I had to have a conversation. And I need to take a piss, so I would call in and tell them I'm fucking unavailable, but I haven't been available for a while for calls. I don't know what the hell happened back there. It was all kinds of fucked up.
Hey, how you doing?
So we're going to park here for a second and listen to these two ladies, or they're going to run off. Oh, I need a new vehicle. God damn it. You know what? We'll head back and get a new vehicle first, and then I'll go hit the restroom. And I think right here. You know what? We're gonna run code because I gotta pee real bad. So this is an emergency to me. My bladder's attacking my body. That's assault and battery. We gotta get there quick. But before I get too close to the department, I'm going to turn all this shit off so maybe they don't notice that I was misusing emergency equipment. Oops. All right. Let's get another vehicle. It's insanity out here on the street. I've edited that XML for this damn ALPR, like I said, and it's still doing weird things. It's not reading what's right in front of me. Sometimes it'll do it a lot of times if they're a parked vehicle, but if I'm in traffic, it's not even supposed to be reading behind me at all or out to the left or the right. I have them, both of them, set to 0 for straight ahead, and I've only got 2. I chose that in. That's not it. Oh, wrong button. I chose that in here. City Patrol, and that is the one. Wait, is there one that says just. Yeah, we'll just do this. We'll try this. Maybe it doesn't like the City Patrol, but in the XML, that City Patrol should be, from what I remember, the one that I edited, that should be just straight ahead anyway, but we're going to do this. And then we're going to back out of this, and we're going to test it again. Let's get behind a vehicle in traffic. Well, first of all, we'll test it here. Like I said, you can't see the tag hardly unless you go into... What do we got? Looks like 04754. Let's see. If I hit this. See? Why is it bringing up that? It shouldn't be reading behind me or out to the sides at all. Obviously, that is not that tag on that parked vehicle. Not only did I edit the XML to narrow everything down and have it doing straight ahead, but I chose the one that says city front, which means it should only be reading front, which would further narrow it. I just don't understand why it's reading off to the. It's just, it randomly grabs tags, like it's there's no rhyme or reason. I'm not sure why. I just want it to work right. Now if I do it again, sometimes it'll grab it the second time. See. Now it grabbed it, but for some reason, it's like I wonder if it's like grabbing a tag elsewhere, but it's not showing up here because I didn't hit the plate button, and then that's why I'm having to do it twice. I'm hitting the plate button, and it's retroactively posting the tag that it grabbed prior, and then I'm hitting it again, and now it's up to current, grabbing the one there. And I haven't even been using the ALPR because it does crazy shit. But let's see what happens if I turn this on. I just want to see if it'll... See if I can get it to read it, or auto-read it any... Yeah, I'm not sure. It's... I mean, if I hit... Let's see what happens if I hit plate now. Yeah, it doesn't... It's not doing anything. Maybe the settings are too narrow. I don't, or too close. No, because it says minimum 2 and maximum 10 meters is what I have it set to. So, and I just set off their car alarm. Yeah, I'm not sure about the ALPR. It doesn't seem to be working. And like I said, the other issue I'm having with the LSPDFR right now is everything's working fine. No changes, no updates. I shut the game down. I go to go back into it. LSPDFR DLL continually crashes. Then I go in and I delete my previous character that I made and start it up, and LSPDFR DLL doesn't crash, and I have to make a new character. So it's like there's some issue with the previous character. I don't know if it's how I log off. I mean, I normally go off duty, but last night I didn't. I don't think I went off duty. I think I just logged out of the game. Maybe it's corrupting the character files. Again, I'm not the coder, so I don't know exactly how everything's interacting. And I'm not a coder at all, so even if someone did explain to me how everything was interacting, I'd understand it, but I couldn't figure it out on my own. So I don't know. But it's not... Let's go back to vehicles. Let's test another one. Let's test this one right here. If we can get to it before the light changes. Oh, well, I guess you don't want to be ran. That's fine. 46926. That's not it. It ran that one fine. But it also just ran another one that I didn't even... Fugitive? Hold up. What is that? 04754. Was that the one I was just on? And nothing's coming up here. I don't know. Whatever. 04754. When I choose it, it's supposed to do an auto blip. I don't know what the hell's going on. Blip enabled, auto blip enabled. So... what's going on with that? Hold on. Yeah, it's not... It's kind of unstable, I think. I don't know. Was that this last one back here? I'm all over on the wrong side. Yeah, that's this one. Fugitive. Well, I mean, I can lawfully run tags, so that leads me to the next thing, which is get the name and run the name and see if we can... Diego Machado. Alright, let's try that. Hold on. See if this leads me to... What? So either it's not a real name for registration, or there's no communication between the searches. It's also... This also ties in, I think, to the issue that I keep having where every vehicle I stop... Oh, fugitive. That's the fucking type of vehicle. Well, either way, this should bring up somebody, right? I mean, I don't get it. Why is every vehicle I stop, none of the registered owners are driving it? It's always someone else's name on the license that they hand me. And this says the owner that it's registered to is Diego Machado. But when I type in that name, it comes back no return. The person doesn't exist. So something's fucked up with the communication in the game between different things or something. Like they're not synced or something. I don't get it. I'll try it again. Diego. Maybe this only works with licenses, and so if the name comes up on a registration, it doesn't communicate with that other system or something, and so it's not going to return anything. And what is going on behind me? Is it a chase? I mean, what do we have going on back here? I don't even know what's going on in this game half the time. Because it does weird things. I mean, tell me what I'm doing. And quit doing that auto lock on camera shit. God damn, that's annoying.
Units reporting a 148 in Alta.
Well, again, I don't have any stop sticks. There's no less lethal for or fucking concluding a pursuit and stopping it. So I really, all I have is shooting out the tires, which is, you know, something that I have to do, I guess. Unless I can find a good mod for stop sticks again and all that other shit. I can't remember all the mods I had. I know I had a lot of good mods back when I played it quite a long time ago. See how quickly I can turn to clear an intersection like this? If you're in first person, it's real slow. You don't have time to clear the intersection properly. You can't do it quick enough. And also maintain visual on the fucking suspect, as well as do what you need to do to keep the fucking pursuit going.
Assistance required in Vinewood Hills.
I'm 10-8.
Shots fired, control. I shot his damn tire out. Come on, come on, come on. Pull the gun. Pull the gun.
We have a visual.
Get out of the car. Deadly force is authorized because you fucking hit me. You used your vehicle as a weapon. I authorized deadly force at that point. Because you backed into me. You didn't have to back into me, bruh. I don't know what you're running for. The fuck? I get it. Quit locking on to him. Fuck, the camera shit's annoying. So are you going to do something? They don't ever do anything either. They'll just chase him around the city for 3 years. So I'm going to have to pop tires. Oh, you finally did something. Oh, that was a nice pit.
You've reached the end.
Quit locking on to them.
Nowhere to go. Move another son of a bitch.
Very nice.
Suspect on foot.
It's the sheriffs. No wonder they did something worth a shit. LSPD doesn't do shit. But the sheriff's department got in here and pitted a motherfucker. Got him out of the car, took him down. Always been more of a fan of the sheriff's department. All right, then. Good job, boys. You're goddamn heroes. I salute you. I want to work for the sheriff's department from now on in this game. Good old boys doing something out here. Excuse me. I really do have to take a piss, though. I've been waiting to do that for a minute. Why? That's weird. Whatever. All right. So we're going to drive like we're stupid. 'Cause I want to get back. Wait, what's my car look like? Actually, I'm good. I'm going to pull off here. Go hit the restroom. I'm going to pull way up here and say hello to... I am the law. All right. We're going to kill that. And I'm going to go take a piss. Oh, who's talking? Oh, what's going on, Wordy? Hey, Wordy, you got a bad habit of dropping in, saying something, and then just poof, disappearing in the middle of me talking to you. I'm going to have to cite you for bad habitery or something. Did you see the sheriff's department, though, just take down? LSPD doesn't ever do that. They just chase them around for 3 hours in this game. The sheriff's department, them good old boys get out there. They pit a motherfucker. They fucking get him out, secure him. I mean, all I had to do was, I was just back up. They actually did something. I felt pretty good about it. Normally they don't do anything. Yeah, I'm just fucking with you, dude. Honestly. I think it's funny. I'm like, this motherfucker ran off again. But yeah, I might have to switch to the sheriff's department and go out and work in Sonora Desert with them. Them boys are on fucking, they normally are. I'm not gonna lie to you. The sheriff's departments are normally, they're on the ball. In real life, they are normally, I mean, they may not do everything perfect, but they are fucking normally top notch. A lot of sheriff's departments. That's all I'm saying. But the fact is at least relative to local, like a municipal or whatever. But anyway, I'll be right back, bro. I gotta empty this bladder. I've been meaning to do it, and then a pursuit started up. You know how it is. I am the law. I'll be right back. small delay. Right. Well, maybe I get on the road because I am the law. All right. I got the mouse moving around, doing all kinds of shit, trying to get a pinch of snuff and a drink of coffee. That's what I'm doing. Because I am the law. Anyway, I guess what I was trying to say is normally sheriff's departments, you know, they're not fucking around, and the sheriff in a lot of places, not always, some of them are douchebags, but a lot of them, they're just like, hey, let's get down to business. That was a good pursuit stop by the sheriff's department in this game. I will say that he pitted the fuck out of them, and they were all up on that fucking vehicle. All I had to do was position my vehicle in a cover and give myself some cover and concealment and be able to cover them and have a clear line of sight and make sure that I wasn't putting them in some sort of crossfire or whatever. Yeah, you should get a coffee. The fact that you don't, I think that's a crime in at least 33 out of 50 states. Felony in some of them. I will be submitting charges to the prosecutor or district attorney or whatever they call it in whatever area you are for review, and he can decide if he wants to pursue charges. I'm just letting you know. See, I was reading Fugitive a while ago. I was like, he's wanted. Yeah, but for some reason, like, Diego Machado doesn't even come up in the system. Like, it's just the lack of communication causes it. Like, I need, if I do this and it reads a plate, it's not tied into the license plate or to the driver's license check system, apparently, because obviously the person exists, so they should come up. Are you gonna go? Jesus. I mean, because the person has that vehicle registered to them, so they should come up. Unless the game is like, no, we're going to make it seem like it's fraudulent registration and fake. I mean, come on, it's not going that deep. So obviously it's just that the driver's license and the registration system aren't communicating, I would assume, is my only conclusion, because the name should bring back, it should return something. Yep, just play with your phone and walk across the street. I should arrest you for walking around with your shirt open and playing with your phone and not paying attention. Inattentive. There are citations for shit like I forget what the name of it was. There was one place I was at. There was a site like if they were walking across and not looking and on their phone and walking down the street as opposed to a designated sidewalk. But I can't remember what that citation description, what the name of that was. Let's see if it'll read this plate that's right in front of me. Yeah, it looked like it did. That's kind of a pleasant surprise. You know, sometimes you want to take the, look at this suspicious looking character. We're going to get out and make contact and see if we can get a consensual contact going and ask him if he's got his ID on him, just so I can know who I'm talking to.
Hey, punk! Stop it!
Mind if I take a look at your ID just so I can know who I'm talking to and, Jack Jobs. It's surprising how stupid the average person... You know what, dude? I that's a conclusion I've come to also. And I'm certainly no Einstein, but, it's just... Fuck's sakes. Oh, you know what? Actually, I can do this from here, I think. But I don't know if it'll auto-input it. Let's see if it'll let me auto-input it. That's not it. Let's go here. Go here. Oh, it does. Nice. Okay, that's nice. License is suspended, but he's not driving. And he was cooperative and gave me his ID, which he didn't have to, and I wouldn't have been upset about it if he'd, because it's consensual contact. I don't have any lawful authority over him. He gave it to me of his own free will after I requested. I mean, I did kind of play him a little bit, and I didn't explain to him that he didn't have to, and I didn't explain to him this is consensual and he can walk away at any time. So he was under this, probably the false belief that he was being lawfully detained and not just consensually contacted, and that would then lead him to believe that it was a lawful request for the ID. And even though I phrased it in the form of a question, I didn't say give me your ID. So I did kind of play that game, but he was cooperative and everything. He doesn't have anything to take further action on. So and suspicion is not a crime. So we're going to go on ahead and hey, I appreciate your time, sir. You have a good day. And I'm going to make sure I watch him as I walk away. What are you reaching for? Is that a lighter? All right. That's what I'm going to do. That's what's happened. Just a friendly encounter with a private citizen out here. Oh, you know what? We are going to go on ahead and go by and patrol back through this little back alley down here. You never know. I might see a leg sticking out of one of these dumpsters. Find a murder victim and shit. A dump site. You know what? I'm going to do the same thing. Hey, how's it going, bud? Hey, you mind if I look at your ID real quick, check your ID, get your name so I know who I'm talking to, and I promise that's all.
Cease and desist, asshole!
Oh, he almost got, did he not give me his ID?
Kiflam.
Oh, I didn't ask for it. That's why. Rider Hawk. He was getting a little uptight there for a second. I thought he was about to swing on him, brah. That's not it. I mean, while I'm back here, you never know. Oh, brah.
Holy shit!
I'm not going to lie. That was absolutely an accident. I hit the wrong damn button, and he just headbutted him. You know what? Today's your lucky day. When you wake up, you'll still be a free man. So, carry on, sir. And, be safe. Don't let the rats gnaw on you while you're unconscious. We got someone standing down there. that was an actual accident. See, now if I just walked up and was like, "Hey, douchebag, give me your ID."
Kiflam.
What do we got here? Stan Bank. But see, you get a feeling. I knew I'd find somebody down this alley that was fucking wanted. He's good. All right, sir. Well, I appreciate your cooperation. You have a nice day. Be safe out there. All right? All right, then. Alrighty, then. Actually, I want to go the other way. Police brutality. It absolutely was police brutality. It absolutely was. It was definitely abuse of power, police brutality, all that good stuff. Because I meant to hit the one button, I hit the other. Next thing I know, I'm headbutting him. He's down on the ground. So yeah, it's use of force, hands on. I mean, I can't articulate at that point. I mean, he was wanted, but I hadn't given him any commands that he declined to follow. I was gonna detain him, and I forget what it said he was wanted for, or if it even did. Hold on, let's see if it says. if it says no, it's not even. What's going on here? Why is it not listing anything here? And this wasn't working when I turned that on a while ago either. And what the hell is this guy doing? Bruh, I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see that. But yeah, I didn't mean to headbutt him. It's absolutely an accident. I mean, at least in the game, you can accidentally headbutt somebody by hitting the wrong button. In real life, it'd be kind of hard to classify that as an accident. Is this even the right one? Yes, it is. Nice, it actually called it the right one. Everything's good. Yeah, I should probably go back on call so I can start listening to the radio and ignoring calls. So we're going to pull in here real quick. And that's not it. That's, yeah. Now we're going to start getting all kinds of stupid ass calls that I'm going to ignore. At least now I get to hear them over the radio and see what it is I'm ignoring.
We have an SOS distress signal. Immediate assistance required in Vinewood Hills.
What kind of VIP? I think I'm gonna resign from the LSPD and go get hired on in Sonora Desert at the sheriff's department. They seem to be able to stop pursuits as opposed to the LSPD, which will chase them around the map for 3 fucking hours. Was gonna make an edgy comment, but I'll refrain. Well, that's up to you, sir. Edgy comments are welcome. Everybody has a right to their opinion, and I certainly am not one to be stifled nor stifle other people's opinions. I'll tell them what I have to say, and then once you're beating a dead horse, then I'll be like, okay, fuck off now. What's going on here? We got something going on over there.
We have an SOS distress signal. Immediate assistance required in Vinewood Hills. Units respond code 3.
I don't know what it is up here, but there's something up here in one of these vehicles. That front one, I guess. Is that the distress signal? No, he's way down here now. You see that? He just showed him right there. Now, shit. All right, we got to get going. I probably lost him.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know where the hell he went. I should have been on that quicker, but he's gone. I'm probably gonna terminate this whole thing here in a second. I mean, he could be down this way. Yeah, he's done. We're just gonna pull over here and terminate this whole thing if I can. Apparently, it's not letting me terminate. Like, I don't. Like, if I'm in on it, why am I not able to terminate? I'm hitting the end button. It's just. See, it let me do it with the keyboard. Why is it not letting me do it with the fucking mouse? I have the thing bound there. I don't get it. It's like some of the things you can't bind to a controller, and it seems like some things won't let you bind to a mouse.
We've got suspicious activity in Pillbox Hill.
This is going to turn into a foot pursuit. I just have a feeling. All right, let's go see about this. I mean, suspicious activity. I don't really need to go all crazy with it, but I want people to get the hell out of my way. And last night the game crashed and said low game memory or something about game memory. Well, I've got 64 gigs. I know it's not my system. This thing is not hardly touching it, which tells me that most likely something isn't allocating properly, or it isn't using it, or I need to go in and tell it to allocate more memory to something. We're going to back in here and just watch, like, there's a car parked back there, but he is kind of on the whatever. You know, policing 101. Make your presence known. It's the first step in effective community policing. Be visible. Make your presence known. Assist. Oh, for fucks. Well, who dropped it? This guy?
Keep walking. LSPD, hold it!
Dude, don't run from me.
Kiflam.
What I'd first do is evacuate the fucking area. You know what I mean? Like, get people out of here.
You're under arrest!
Oh, that's not the right guy. Why is this one red?
Hey, punk! Stop it! Hope you like prison food, shithead!
I thought I had the right. Okay, now we gotta. We need to call.
Backup needed.
And
Pillbox Hill.
how do I close the roads?
Your car is the shit. So
There's no way to close the roads? Okay, well, I guess I gotta get back down here. That dude's gonna fucking run off because I got. I wouldn't be doing this. Fucking bomb squad would be doing this, you know what I mean?
I got your back!
It says provide a number between 1 and 9. Oh, it wants me to erase all this shit, I guess. I'm not fucking bomb squad. You wouldn't catch me within fucking 100 feet of this fucking thing. You're going to jail though, just so you know. Oh, not you. I need to release you. How the hell do I release you? It's not letting me release him. So I got this dude in custody. This dude in custody. I can't interact with either one of them. Like, bruh, get on the ground. Yeah, we're gonna. It's offering me to do that, but it's not. This is not the guy I want to frisk. He's got wet wipes. Yeah, I apologize, sir, but I had to detain you until I knew who was who. Now, how do I interact with this guy? Why are you walking? He's still walking. Come here, fuckhead. Now I can let go of him. Nope. Oh, yeah. Dude. God. This guy. Toilet paper. Wow, his, Alright, so I guess we better... That's not it. And that's not the last name, so it's not even pulling up the last name. God damn it. You know what? We're going to tell him, and we're going to have somebody else transport him. Because it's... I don't want to do it. Yeah, okay. Oh, I could have closed nearby roads in here. I got to remember that's where it is. What's the damn thing for... God damn it. Where's the... What's the button for, Man, I can't... I get lost in these fucking... There's so many different menus with 15 different... I'm not sure which one... Which one does... First of all, we're going to get this vehicle out of the road. I almost got hit because I'm dumb. Let's... We're going to get this vehicle out of the road. And then... Oh, I know what fucking button it is. It's this one. Local transport unit.
We have an officer requiring prisoner transport assistance in Pillbox Hill. Units respond code 2.
All right.
Citizens report, we've got a roadblock in Pillbox Hill. Respond code 3.
You're under arrest!
Yep. Have a nice day, sir. Try not to put any bombs anywhere else. Appreciate it. I'll wait till he gets him in the vehicle at least. And I'll back up so I can observe. And kind of block
We've got
off.
solicitation in Strawberry. Respond code 3.
Solicitation. I'm on my way. This one always gets me because they're like, park where you can't be seen or they don't notice you. Well, they're going to notice me. And it sometimes I sit there and then they notice me. Anyway, I don't know. It's like I'm not undercover and shit. Like I'm in a very obvious patrol unit. There's only an idiot wouldn't notice me anywhere near there. I mean, I can't even see, like, from here. And if I get any closer, it tends to say, you notice you can't gather any evidence. So we're going to park right here and just watch. All right, then. You have a nice day, sweet cheeks. I didn't see her do anything. So this lady is definitely a lady of the evening, and she looks like she's tweaking. Look at her fucking leg. Look at her. I mean, I don't know about the laws in Los Santos, but I mean, all I have right now is cause for a consensual contact. Standing there is not a crime. Wearing suggestive clothing is not a crime. I mean, I know what she's doing. She knows what she's doing, but I don't really have anything other than to walk up and ask her. As far as I know, unless they have weird law here or some different law, I don't really have anything other than to walk up consensually and say, hey, how's it going? What are you doing? See if I can get her to talk, and then ask for an ID and see if I can run it, see what she has. But she could tell me to eat shit and ask me if she's being detained, and then I'm going to, tell her no and say, I just was talking to you, just trying to see what's going on. And she can be smart enough to say, I don't want to talk to you. This is consensual contact. Leave me alone. I'm not giving you ID because I'm not required to by law, unless there are some places where it's a little more lenient on what you can request, and kind of you're a fucking idiot. I should stop you for being an idiot. Can I? There we go. Concluded. Oh, you're getting stopped. Well, I'm gonna initiate a stop. Look, your shit's bad.
Greetings.
If your license comes back good, I'll give you a warning. I'm not even going to cite you for the stupid shit. What does he have? No registration. No insurance. Expired registration. All right. Let's see if his license at least comes back good. License is good. And in some places, you don't have to have insurance on a bike. Like in Montana, it's not required to have insurance on the bike. I mean, I have it on mine. But, listen, you need to get your vehicle registered. And if you're required to have insurance, which I don't know because I have no idea, you need to do that. Other than that, keep driving safe.
All right,
have a good day.
now.
That's how I'd handle that bullshit. What's going on, Redmond? Looks like Wardy Boy took off again. Fucking disappeared and shit. Okay, why is he... Oh, it's not him. What do we have up here? Oh, shit. That's the wrong person. Oh, she was trying to jack his ride. I can't take her down. I'm not exactly sure why. See what I mean? Like it like attached. Like suddenly this shit happens by me. But I don't have any interaction. Like, I can't do anything. Like, she's just gonna stand there.
You're dead, asshole!
Not you. I can't do anything with her. We're just... Wait, can I call this?
Reporting a suspect on the run in Little Seoul.
Okay, so maybe that'll cause me to be able to do something, take her down or something. See, I can't interact with her like normally. I'd be able to press the button and either, detain her, get her on the ground, something, but I can't do anything. Maybe I have to do that at a certain point at the beginning or it bugs out. You know what? Hold on, what'd you say, Wardy? Or Redmond? Loading up some Elite. Got a new graphics card, so I'm excited. Nice, dude. What'd you get? Very nice. It'd be nice if this lady would, I don't, you know what? Fuck it.
Assistance required in Little Seoul.
Yeah, I don't want to. I can't arrest her. I can't do anything with her.
Copy dispatch. Sector 13 is in the area.
I'm standing right behind her. But it's not letting me do anything like that. Lady, I don't know what the hell you did. Looked like you tried to jack that dude's bike, but now I've got a innocent dude over there who was tased. I've got you here who won't respond. I'm going to try to shove you over to the side of the road or something. Yeah, take her down. Because I can't. It won't let me do a damn thing. Oh, you got a 50-80. Look at you moving up in the world. All right, we're done here. Jesus Christ. Hey, we've got EMS coming to check you out because you were tased. You're welcome to run. I'd run from me too, because you just got tased for no fucking reason. I mean, you were on the bike though and starting to run. I couldn't. I mean, it was tough. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure exactly what to. We're just gonna let you run off and be happy. How about we just do that and we'll call it a day.
We've got terrorist activity in
Nope.
Little Seoul. All units respond, code 99.
I'm gonna respond by going this way. We're gonna call it code 00. Now, is it profiling if I run the tag on this because it looks more like a vehicle that I would expect some shit to happen in or with? Let's do this. That's not it. It's not even reading this goddamn tag right in front of me. Do you see how it's reading the bike off to the left? It shouldn't be reading anywhere out there with the XML settings I have set. Nowhere out there.
Respond, code 3.
What the hell is this tag? Ends in 6-1. I mean, the ALPR is just doing whatever the fuck it wants. Like, it definitely should not be reading that fucking bike's plate out there. I've got it narrowed. I've got it distance set. 8-6 and 6-1. Let's try it again. Nope. See? What plate is it reading? It's reading that one off to the left. It's reading that plate over there of that guy. It shouldn't be reading anything but this right here in front of me. I don't get this fucking ALPR, dude.
Auto in progress in Pillbox Hill.
Now it's reading it 3 times later. Everything's valid. That's good, because he'd have been long gone anyway. Hold on, let me see what you said. Never had an 80 before. Always went with 70. I do run some pretty intense. Oh, yeah. CAD program for, business. Writing it off. Very nice. If I couldn't use it for biz, I don't think it'd get... Yeah. Dude, treat yourself. Get yourself a good fucking... You can use it for gaming. You can use it for fucking business and work. I mean, why not? Shit. Now, here's the only other thing you need to do. Is you need to tell them that you need to get a 5090 and send it to me. and write it off as a business associate tax write-off as well.
We've got
Tell him I'm your
solicitation
partner.
and Strawberry. Respond code 3.
I'm not doing any more solicitation right now. Thank you very much. tell him your business partner in Montana needs a 5090. That's why you had to do it. You'll write off. It'll be fine. Everybody will be fine. Everything will be good. We'll all be happy. I normally don't go for the set. I normally try to go for the 90s. Like, I've got a 3090 right now.
Strawberry.
And if I could upgrade to a 5090, that's what I would do. I cannot do that, but if I could, that's what I would do. And I don't need to keep following this dude. I don't know why I'm following him. His plate came back fucking golden. We're going to leave him to his day. Let's see if we can get it to read this plate. 8989. Nope. See? It's what the fuck, dude?
Attention all units. We've got a car fire.
Maybe I have to
Units
sit right up on his
respond code
ass.
in Strawberry.
I just don't get it. It's not reading the plate right in front of me. And I set the XML. I set the XML settings to where it narrowed it and the distance. It's just, the ALPR is just not working right for me. I don't get it. Cleaning a dryer you're selling. Okay, I gotcha. I just don't get this AOPR. It is absolutely not working as intended. Not based upon the settings in the XML, not based upon the settings in the game that I have. I chose it's just not. It's just randomly reading tags out to the left and the right. I don't know what the hell's going on with it. Ooh. It didn't read that one either. It's reading random tags like. Are you running?
We've got requesting escort in Mission Row.
This dude is running, but I can't initiate a chase. He's not even showing up as a... I can't even blip him. It's kind of buggy. This is kind of buggy. Once I turned off my lights and sirens and then
All units, we have a report
hit
of
the A
vehicle
button to
activity.
blip 'em and
Units
then-
respond code 3 in David.
then it said I was initiating a pursuit, or a traffic stop. Yeah, this isn't... Bro, what the fuck are you running for? I just stopped you to tell you you're a dumbass. Drive better.
Greetings.
Get the hell out of here. You almost backed into my car. Look, no one stops. No one has respect for me, the law. Look at this. This guy's going off the road. This guy doesn't know what the hell he's doing. It's insanity around here. How much you want to bet I find some guns and drugs in this neighborhood? How much do you want to bet? And wanted people. We're going to sit here and make our presence known. But we're going to back up so these guys aren't behind us. And we're going to watch that dude over there. Looks like he's lookout for something. These two are probably dealing. We're just going to hang out here. What do you say? My 7900 is still going strong. Yeah, I mean, my 3090 is is doing what it's supposed to do, but I sure do wish it was a 5090. How much you want to bet I end up in some foot pursuit? We're going to pull up here. And we're going to try consensual contact and sniff him and see if this leads to anything else.
Call, immediate assistance required in Vespucci Canal.
Yep.
Respond code 3.
I mean, just come on. You can call it whatever you want, but I mean, it was, oh shit. Shots fired.
In need of assistance in Chamberlain Hills. Units respond code 3.
Bobcat 4, we're en route.
Yeah, you just stay there with your hands up. Shots fired. Step it up. Step it up.
Take cover. I need cover.
Okay, that's friendly. Why is he red? Oh, that's not him. Okay. Jesus Christ, man. All I wanted to do... This dude's going to jail for causing all this ruckus.
LSPD.
Think
The
next
biggest
time.
gang around.
Hey, what the fuck? You just walked right into me.
Yeah, I did walk right into you. I'm trying to arrest you. Why does it not let me arrest you?
Hey, punk!
You see what I mean? Like, get on the ground. No people belong on the ground. GPUs, yeah, that's the GPUs and everything are just, they're just, and that's because of all these companies like fucking farce. Oh, you got a pistol on you, you're going to jail. Here's the problem I have with this. When I approached him, I couldn't articulate a reason for detainment, which meant it was consensual. If it was consensual, then him running does not constitute evading or fleeing or eluding or disobeying a lawful command. That then led to me cuffing him and searching him, which led to me finding the pistol. Me finding the pistol would be considered ill-gotten fruit of the ill-gotten tree, or whatever the hell, however they want to phrase it, because from the very first step, it's not illegal for him to run. I mean, guess you could, in some places they would consider that suspicious, and that might then supersede the fact that the contact started as consensual. But once he ran, then he showed suspicion. You know, at that point, it gave me cause to articulate an actual detainment. But that's kind of a bullshit path, isn't it? You walk up on somebody, you don't have the right to detain them, they decide to run off, and then you go, well, I can circumvent the fact and just make moot the fact I didn't have a right to detain him, but now I have a right to detain him because he ran when I didn't have a right to detain him, but he was running, which was okay because I didn't have a right to detain. You see the circular logic there? I have a problem with that. I mean, I did get a gun off the street, so now, I mean, I have to do something. The gun is definitely coming with me. Yeah, it's kind of fucked. So, I mean, I don't know if him running at the point where it was consensual and he was not under my lawful authority to detain him. I mean, I didn't articulate anything anyway at that point. I didn't smell anything, or I would have said something. So, I mean, I'm not sure if him running when he had a right to run, unless somehow I can articulate that, and there's a law or statute that says that, you know, even if he, I mean, this would be a good case, I would think, in court. Defense is going to argue, well, at the point that he ran, he was not being detained. it was consensual contact. He wasn't required to stand there, so he decided to run. And suspicion is not a crime, so you can't then convert a lawful activity or suspicion or whatever into a means to circumvent the fact that your initial approach was consensual. And he declined. He did not consent, so he took off running. And then you use that to articulate now investigatory stop. I'm not sure about the laws here, but that seems a little frigged up to me. I don't know that he would be charged. I think the charges would get dropped on this. I think they would just confiscate the firearm, make that evidence inadmissible, end up dropping the charges, and he would just go home. I, on the other hand, might need some retraining, or they might have to at least, use this as a focus of training for future people, officers. See, it's questionable to me. Well, bro, you'll probably be out soon. So, have a nice day. But yeah, everything's expensive. Chips are expensive, RAM's expensive, GPU for the RAM and the chip. I mean, and that's because of all, what I was trying to say is because of all the fucking big companies like Facebook and Microsoft are hoarding and buying up all these fucking GPUs for their AI shit. And that should be fucking illegal to hoard like that and buy up shit. Why is there a red dot back there? Looks like my vehicle's still in pretty good shape, even after the shootout. I'm not understanding why there's a red dot back here. Unless they're telling me that I put this guy in jail for no reason.
All units, we have a possible 503 in Cypress Flats.
Yeah. Yeah, Windows 11. And I know that's probably not what you're, but if there is no fucking way. No way. What is going on over here? Shit. I got 2 red dots.
Officers report a possible 148 in La Mesa.
Look at him walking away all casually. Hey, bruh. Let me holler at you for a second. Or let me not holler at you for a second. Come here. You're making me run. I don't even know why the hell you're a red dot, but you're a red dot.
LSPD, hold me!
Go ahead and get on the ground for me, will you? Appreciate that. I don't even know why I'm arresting this fucking fool. Like, I must have missed something on the radio. I'm gonna pat you down. We got a fake ID. We're gonna go ahead and that's not it. So it's not even pulling up the last name. Whatever. I mean, I don't even know why the hell this dude's in. We got another one down here. You like to run, so let's run. Okay, I'm gonna put you. You're not under arrest right now, but I'm going to put you in my vehicle for the time being so I can deal with whatever else is going on. And we're going to go see if we can round up this other red dot. Hey, you. Come here.
Hey, punk! Stop it!
Get over here. Come here, fuckhead. Oh my god.
Would you just fucking move?
Let's get off the road before we get hit. What do you say?
Can't be.
Yeah, I think you're under the influence of something. Go ahead and turn around for me. I'm just gonna, you're not under arrest. I'm just detaining you for the moment so I can figure out what's going on here.
Move it.
I don't want to do that. I want to search them.
You piece of shit.
I swear to God, it's so buggy. Like, what the fuck? I can't communicate with them. I can't search them.
Shit. What the shit?
There, now it's finally letting me. It's like it's slow to. You got car keys. I don't know why he was lit up as red. I don't.
Like I
Well,
give a
these-
shit.
Wow. Look at my arm.
Like I give a shit.
Can't be.
Follow me, I guess. Or not.
Damn it.
Like I give a shit.
Like I give shit. Yeah, this dude's under the influence of something. I'm taking them both to jail because the game doesn't give me a lot of. You can get back there and talk to this guy. You two can hang out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Hold on, let me read what you said. I gotta get out of this. I gotta get these. Let me get these guys back to the jail. I mean, there's a whole lot of questions to this that I can't answer. And the game doesn't really let me, and it's kind of buggy in some ways, so I'm not exactly sure. Shit. You know what? I wouldn't normally do this, but I want to get these people in here. We got one guy that did something, another guy that's under the influence of something, I would say. All right, now let's read what you said. I think that's worse. What's worse is there's a massive data centers they're building are going to make electricity. But oh, of course, dude. It's all about the elite for the elite. The politicians for the politicians. I mean, let's be honest. I never want to stop progress, but that does seem... Yeah. Whole thing is a racket. Yep. And they're building these things out in the boonies where the people that live out there are kind of country folk who could care. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, they don't care. These. What do we have? Apprehend wanted suspect. I mean, what's his name? You know, we'll take it. Marius Moore. I'm going to go on ahead. Maybe it'll give me that name. Nope. Is this it? Was there an E at the end of that? Yeah. Insurance fraud. 2 counts. Oh, nice. Crime's increased. Okay. Well, we're going to head over that way then. I should cite you for being stupid. This is a new one. Normally the wanted person is not. Why are the red blips? Like, what are these? What does that mean? What are they doing? Like, give me, like, I don't know. All right, we're going to head up here. Maybe that's the wanted guy down there. I don't know. He looks like he's done some time. Make sure we got our stun gun out. Ah. God damn it. I tased him through the fence. Bruh.
Cease and desist, asshole!
Bruh. You know what I mean? Yep. You know what I'm talking about. I don't even know why the hell you're running. Looks like I got the right guy, but I was going to ID him to make sure. We're going to get out of this fucking grass before we get ticks and shit on us. I'll search you before I put you in the back of my vehicle for sure, though. Control, we're clear. There's one in custody. Give me a time on transport. We'll be taking this fool back to his recidivist hotel room. The Recidivism Hotel. Brought to you in part by criminal activity. Alright. Need you to go on ahead and just stand right there for me. That's not what I wanted to do, but okay. Can you please get behind him so I can... Alright. Balaclava. And his identification is Marius Moore, so it does, No. No. That's not what we're doing. Come on. Grab him. Oh, for fuck's sakes, game. Grab the suspect. Place the suspect lovingly in the vehicle. Give him a blanket and a pillow. Tuck him in. Read him a story. Hug a thug. Let's do it. Alright, now we're going to take this fool back to the fucking... where he belongs. Alright. That was an excellent 3-point turn. They taught me that in the academy. No one can do a 3-point turn like me. I am the law. And I'm tired of calls. Oh shit, you know what, speaking of calls, that's not it. Actually, yeah, no, we'll leave that up. But we are gonna do this. Nope. Control 5-8. Show me in transport. One in custody. I don't know where I'm transporting to. I'm just following the yellow line.
Fuck you!
Meanwhile, Julio's in the back there, fucking making unsolicited res geste, or how the hell you pronounce it, I forget, declarations and statements that are admissible in court, because I haven't read him his rights, so I'm not questioning him. And he's just going to tell me everything he wants to tell me because people are stupid in the back of patrol cars and in custody. And they'll make all kinds of statements and always try to talk themselves out of shit, when all they end up doing is normally talking themselves into shit. You can't talk yourself out normally, but you could definitely talk yourself into shit. So tell me all about your criminal activity there, Julio, or Bob, or Shamiko, or whatever the fuck, John Smith, you, or fucking whatever name you go by, Marius. Tell me all about your criminal activity, bro. I needs to know. I'm not asking you. I'm just saying if you want to volunteer. Oh, nice little garage sally port, I guess. Okay. My car's getting a little dirty, but it's still functioning, so I guess, and all the windows are still in it, so I guess we're good.
Poodles are agents of Satan.
La-di-da.
What's going on over here? Looks like a couple heroin addicts. That lady looks like she's high on something. Here comes this dude. Let me get out of your way, sir. Holy shit. We got a red dot over there. I don't know what the hell that's about. Suspicious activity? I don't know.
Greyhound track next week.
La-di-da.
Why don't we, that's weird. Okay, whatever. You know what? We're going to go see if we can close with... I mean, someone called it... Oh, look at him. Now the red dot is back here. Like, what the? Hey, how's it going? Mind if I talk to you for a second?
Hey, punk! Stop it!
I guess you mind if I talk to you for a second? I mean, technically, this is...
LSPD! Hold it!
Again, I don't know why I'm approaching, so I don't know what my authority was at that point, but I know that she ran, so I mean, I guess I'll go with what the game throws at me in the best way possible, which is not probably the most rights rights respecting Evelyn Parks. All right, Evelyn. Let's see if it'll bring up your name. No, it's still not doing. God damn it. You know what, Evelyn? Today is your lucky day. I don't want any more bullshit or paperwork. I don't know what the hell they had you red dotted for, but I searched here and found nothing. Came back clean. I'm not doing it. The game kind of forces me to do certain things that I wouldn't ordinarily consider to be the best approach, nor lawful rights respecting, but we got people just walking all, I mean, just red dots. I can't just stop everybody, force them to ID, put them in cuffs, detain them for no fucking articulable reason, search them, and then find cause post facto of my unlawful detainment and search. And I just don't. And again, I'm no fucking Columbo over here, but I do have some knowledge and experience, and whatever. What do we got, a traffic accident here? Traffic accident with no occupants in the vehicles. We're gonna let that go. Okie dokie. Seriously. I want to read this dude's tag, but this thing is such a pain in the ass to... Look at that. 1980s fucking patrol vehicle with the two revolving globe lights. Even I'm rolling in older lights. Well, no, they're LEDs. Look at you just driving like a douche. What? I am not attached to anything. I'm not doing it. I was just sitting here. I didn't even see anything. Nothing came over the radio telling me to respond to something. I'm not doing it. It just auto attaches me to shit like down the road. I don't understand what this game is doing with this mod right now. I mean, we'll head down here. Maybe I'll see something. But if I don't, can't act if I'm not aware. Yeah, I didn't see anything. I saw this dude run a red, not stop at all, pull out in front of me and take a right. I saw that. I think that's going to get my attention. I think I am going to wait till I can get to this damn plate reader. Six, 4, and 7, 7. Everything's valid. I mean, I have enough to stop him anyway for fucking failure to obey a traffic signal, and he didn't even do that wasn't even a California stop. He just went straight fucking through it and pulled out in front of me. But I just, I gotta go this way. I've got an emergency at the donut shop. Hold on. Let me read what you said. So with all the allegations and evidence against Omar, you think is there any chance of some charges being put on her, or is it just going to get swept under the rug? Bruh. Bruh. I'm at this point, I am absolutely 110% convinced that our government is absolute tyranny and two-tiered everything. thieves, liars, corrupt, just government will always protect government, and it's at this point we don't have a government, we have a mob rule, and we have tyranny. Like I said, if you look at the Tytler cycle, which I'll gladly the one around the be right back, that's where we're at. So you're welcome to rewind and I mean that we're following that. And also there's I was watching about the 7 stages of collapsing nation, and Great Britain went through them, Russia went through them, another one went through them, and Russia, when it was USSR, that it collapsed pretty quickly at stage 5, and everybody's saying we're pretty much at stage 5. The first thing is like, the second I think is devaluing the currency, and I mean, you got to go watch it. Look on YouTube, the 7 stages of collapse, and in the U.S. at stage 5. Look up either one of those. We are definitely, we're on the verge. So, our currency is backed by nothing. That's one of the big things. They printed trillions of dollars, so it's deflated our fucking worth of the dollar. We've got politicians that are thieves and criminals. We've got, we're spread too thin militarily. Recruitment's down. Everything's down. People are losing faith. Oh, I can't believe they're losing faith. They should have already lost faith, but they're losing faith in institutions and government and all that. I mean, we're in the death throes of a dying nation. And the AF Tytler cycle, as I showed there, you can go look that up as well. That is damn near perfect for some of the stages we've gone through and are going through. I mean, it's just, here's the problem. It's just like a police department or any other organization. When you have a bunch of bad apples in there, they know that if they start turning on the other bad apples, well, they're going to start having their own bad applery exposed, right? And they don't want to compromise what they're getting or what they've already done being punished for it. So they're going to defend everything. And that's what you see in government, especially on the left, but on both sides too. They're going to be like, oh, well, I got some money one time. If I start pointing out what this guy did, that's going to subject me to, possible punitive action. I mean, so you can't have, you're not going to clean this up. You're not going to vote your way out of it. You're not going to clean it up. I don't know what the hell's going on over there, but I don't really care. Looked like they were just standing around. So there's really not much you're going to do. What is this lady doing? She's got a dot on her. We're going to pull up and ask her what's going on. I mean, you can't get bad apples to turn in bad apples when bad apples then are subject to bad apple punishment. It's just not going to happen.
Hey, how you doing?
Okay. I guess I unlocked something. Oh, the current admin, from an external standpoint, is fucking atrocious. Well, I don't think the admin is. I think you got a bunch of rhinos who, on the right, like, that's why I say 100% left politicians and at least 85% plus politicians are the exact same. And they're all about wealth, power, and fame, and criminal activity and theft, and tyranny, which falls under power, and so they're not going to buck it because they want it. They're not going to condemn it. You can tell how people are by what they're willing to condemn. I mean, if you got someone defending pedophilia, either they've been a part of it, or they're interested in it, or they're trying to defend something else by not condemning that. I mean, there is ultra clear evidence of treason on video. Yeah, of course there is. Yeah, 7 stages of collapse, and there's several that say the U.S. is in the 5th stage. Several videos in the title, it talks about the U.S. being in the 5th stage. I don't understand how some people defend the current admin's actions. Well, you'd have to be specific on what specific actions you're talking about. You mean their actions of not prosecuting for treason, their actions of not getting rid of Omar for fucking fraud, immigration fraud, that kind of stuff? Then I understand what you're talking about. Because, yeah, at this point, they're literally ignoring crime. Purposely ignoring crime. And I'm just... Look, here's the deal. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. We got a new FBI director. We got a new assistant director. We got a new attorney general. And what the fuck are they doing? Exactly what I told people they would do. Fall in the line, same old, throw table scraps. Well, we caught this one guy who was going to do this. Yeah, but what about the politicians? What about the judges? What about the fraud? What about the obvious tyranny, the obvious treason? Oh, I've got to go. I don't have time to talk about it. So, I mean, it's so overt. Like, they're not even trying to hide it anymore. The government isn't even trying to hide that they're tyranny. They basically now we're going to get to a point, and we're heading down that road where they don't just ignore. They look at you and say, "You can't say that. You're going to go to jail. We're going to take everything from you. We'll kill you if we have to. We're in charge." That's where we're heading. Again, you're speaking in generality, Wardy. When you say public executions, if it's what I think you're talking about, we're not going to agree. And then corruption, absolutely in government. Pedophilia, yep, that's in government. That's why they defend all that, some of the shit they defend. Like I said, you can tell who somebody is, what they believe, what they've had affiliation with, what they support, or that they're trying to hide something by what they're willing to either defend or ignore. You can often tell that. So, again, since you continue to speak in generalities, Wardy, I cannot address or make a comment because you're speaking general. But in general, I can address the two things, corruption and pedophilia. I would need more info on the other. But the fact is corruption and pedophilia is absolutely rampant in our government. I absolutely believe that. And maybe because the age, it's not necessarily pedophilia, but it's still, wrong. But yeah, I absolutely believe that. I'll agree with you on that. Those two. I can't really comment on the other one. Are we still receiving calls, or am I still set to not? I think I'm still set to not. So we're gonna park here real quick and make sure. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't set. What are you doing? What the hell are you doing? Bruh. I can't interact with him at all. Like, he's just... I can't even ask him to get out of the damn road. Like, I can't even be like, hey, you need to get out of the road. Is it something involving this car?
We can't take it out this weekend. We paid $8 million for that fucking yacht.
Jesus Christ. Hold on.
Greetings.
Hey, don't be a douche. Thank you.
Hitting on some twins, I don't give a shit.
And don't hit me. Let me read what you said. They emptied the mag and a guy. What do you see? I don't. Again, General. What guy? What name? I would have to go look that up because the guy that I know about they shot was armed. The lady that I know about they shot floored her car and put the officer and everybody else in danger of imminent injury and/or death. And I have no problem with either one of those. If the dude was armed and fighting, then and he can reach for that gun, then nope, that's not an execution. That's response to that's with deadly force. And if the girl who floored her fucking car instead of complying with the fucking directives did strike the officer, was trying to get away, was putting everybody else in danger. Again, you and I are on two different fucking planets on this, and I have no apologies for it. If you're going to act like that, fuck around and find out. That's my opinion. And you can go, I put a video up about the whole Renee, I think her name's Renee, or Nicole Renee, or Renee Nicole Moore, whatever the hell her name is. I Good. It's like Renee Good or some shit like that. Yeah, there's a video up about it on my YouTube. I don't think it's on here because it was a video that I just made and then edited and posted up to YouTube. But yeah, no. You know what? If you're fucking armed and fighting, you should expect you might get shot. If you're fleeing and floor your fucking vehicle and your tires are spinning and you strike one officer and you're fleeing and you're trying to get away and you're putting anybody else who might be out in front there or around the corner in danger, I expect you might get shot. I have no sympathy for these people. None. Like I said before, my glass of tolerance and acceptance doesn't just runneth empty now. It is completely broken. Don't do it. Don't be stupid and, fuck around, find out. I'm done with it. So, I mean, again. See, I'd have to see those videos because there's always multiple videos that show something and multiple videos that show something else and all this. But here's the deal. And I don't know how much, ooh, we're going to let that go. That's your fault. I don't know. See, there's a thing. Once deadly force is authorized, it's authorized. That's why people can get away with, emptying a mag because the fear takes over, and if deadly force is authorized, it's authorized. So even if people think that you can't, hold on.
503 in Burton.
People are under the false impression that, let's say I ran up to you and you're a cop and I fucking pulled my gun and shot at you, right? And then I dropped my weapon and turned around and ran. People are under the false impression, or I just turned around and ran with my weapon in my hand and I'm no longer shooting at you. I'm not doing anything. Once deadly force is authorized, in most cases, or at least many cases, it doesn't suddenly become unauthorized because you're no longer doing that fucking action. If I'm fighting with you and I try to pull a gun, deadly force is probably going to be authorized. And once it is, I'm not required to take a fraction of a second or that I have to think about it and try to process it and risk getting killed or or someone else getting killed because now you're suddenly stopped, or you're suddenly not doing what caused deadly force to be initiated in the first. That's just not how it works. It's like somebody breaking into your home, and they come at you with a fucking knife. They break in your home. You draw your gun. I'm gonna shoot. You drop the knife in that fraction of a second. While I'm still gonna shoot you. I don't, and I'm not gonna have any qualm about it. It's just how it is. But I mean, again, videos can. It's not. You can't fabricate video, but you can misinterpret it. It can be seen wrong. So that's why I'd want to see those videos. But when it comes to the Renee lady, I'm convinced on that one for sure. I'd have to see the videos of the other one. Yeah, if you're from the UK, then that's exactly what it is, a culture thing. It doesn't work like that over here, man. If deadly force is authorized, it's authorized. If I'm fighting you with a fucking gun, and I try to pull that gun, I have already proven to you that I am going to try to severely injure, and or kill you. And if I've already proven that, and someone grabs the gun from you as we all back away and start shooting, however, you caused that, not me. And no offense to the UK, but we rejected the UK's disarmament and victim mentality long ago. And that's the only reason why today we're not being arrested over here in the US for making statements that might have quote unquote offended someone online. That's why you guys are all, that's why your fucking government is out of its fucking mind over there arresting people for making comments about people who have done things. Instead of dealing with the people who have done things, they're arresting people for comments and fucking free speech over there, bruh. No offense to you. I don't know what your position is on that. You can have your position. My position is UK is off the fucking chain of insanity and tyranny over there. Just absolutely fucking off the chain. And we're heading in that same direction, so don't get me wrong. We're moving that direction over here. It is insane over there, though, right now. Yeah. Here's all I need to know. Are people being approached by law enforcement, investigated and or arrested for making comments online wherein, as the videos, since we like videos, shows that the cops say, well, you might have offended someone or you offended someone. Because if it's happening once, then it's not overplayed. It is absolute attempt to squash fucking free speech. And I've seen some of the comments that these people are being fucking investigated for, and it's ridiculous. It's like, it's literally just pointing out that, I mean, you guys are off the chain. I don't know what to tell you. But hey, you know what? If it makes you feel any better, we're heading that direction over here. The only reason why we're not as far down the road yet, with all the different things, and that's not the only thing that's happening over there in the UK, nor the only thing that's happening over here in the US with the way we're heading. But you got other things going on over there too with the internet shit and all. I mean, it's just, dude, you can say whatever you want, but from an outside objective standpoint, they are sheeping you guys in. They are literally just trying to make more loyal subjects out of you and just absolute fucking sheep. That's what they're trying to do. Of course, that's, again, if it makes you feel any better, that's what our government over here is trying to do too. So, I've seen enough evidence to see it on both sides. It is what it is. But if people don't start standing up and fighting and stop letting the government do this shit, it's not just a slippery slope, in my opinion. It's an absolute cliff's edge that people are falling over. Ooh, what the hell was that? I want to see this. That people are falling over at this point, losing all kinds of, any kind of fucking semblance of freedom. That looks like a bobcat. Is that a fucking bobcat? Hey, pull over. I am the law. I don't normally see this running down the road. All right, looks like he's running back into the woods. That's good times, man. Again, I don't think it's taken out of context at all. I think that's absolutely what I say it is. It is government overreach. It is government trying to quash people. It is government kowtowing to the Muslims, kowtowing to the other people who, while penalizing and punitively so the people who are speaking out against it. And if you don't just look at what's happening today, and you look at the logical end result of that, you'll see it's not overplayed, it's not over exaggerated, and it's not taken out of context. It is literally what it is. It is absolute tyranny, and they are going to continue down that road. It's not going to stop. The logical conclusion, the logical end point is it's not going to stop. It's going to keep going. And that is the problem. Because today, I'm allowed to approach you and arrest you for something that might upset or offend the Muslim, that quote-unquote peaceful fucking bullshit religion. I call it a terrorist organization. But tomorrow, I'm not just arresting you. Tomorrow, I enact a law that says I can do A, B, and C because, I'm going to kowtow to them and shit on my own people, my own citizens, and then the next day I'll enact another law that says I can do this, and it'll all be in accordance with law because I enacted the laws, because that's what I want to have. I mean, dude, I'm just saying, wake up! It's not going to get better. You can take things to a logical conclusion and see what's already happening. And it's not one thing either. All rights everywhere in the U.S., in the U.K. are being attacked from multiple angles. That is just inarguable. You would not convince me otherwise in every way possible. And the problem is logical conclusion, again, where it's heading. Yeah, I don't want to be a part of a chase. God damn it. I just wanted to drive fast and do some traffic stops. I just wanted to do that. Well, looks like...
Units reporting a possible 148 on Great Ocean Highway.
But when it comes to guns, there's a reason why we have a constitution. There's a reason why the guns were put in there to fight off tyranny and prevent us from being subjects, loyal subjects as we were to the crown, with no taxation without representation, and complete destruction of any semblance of freedom. There's a reason why we rejected that in the 1700s, and we fought it. And there's a reason why we had the Constitution enacted in the Second Amendment, I believe was ratified in 1791, if I remember correctly. There's a reason for that, because the Founding Fathers knew what they were breaking away from, knew the dangers of it, knew the tyranny of it, and said, no, thank you, we don't want that anymore. And so if you look at it in that context, it makes a lot of sense why it's in there, why it should be adhered to and respected, why it should never be changed, and why people such as myself, tend to both respect and hold on to it. I own my firearms, and I don't have any intention of giving them up, nor do I have intention of... I'm not a criminal either, but, all mine are purchased, owned legally. And even though I don't have to have a concealed weapons permit in the state that I'm in, because they have what's called constitutional carry, to carry my lawfully owned firearm concealed or openly, I do get a permit just because, and I go through the background check and the fingerprinting through the FBI, just because then some states are not constitutional carry. And if I want to carry in those states, I need to have a permit that's recognized. And I just, it's just a convenience thing. I don't have to worry about what state I'm going to for the most part. But yeah, if you look at it in the context, we We understood the mentality. They tried to disarm us. We understood it, and we said no, thank you. And that's the way I look at it, and I absolutely stand by that. I'm not interested in being the UK. That's why we're not the UK. That's why we still don't. That's why we don't have a king or a queen, and why we didn't, and why we said no, and why things changed over here. But the fact is it doesn't matter. I like to quote a you know, the movie The Patriot, where he says, why would I trade one tyrant 3,000 miles away for 3,000 tyrants 1 mile away? And in the beginning we didn't, but now it's come to pass at this point that technically I would say we've traded one tyrant 3,000 miles away for 3,000 tyrants 1 mile away, because DC is full of nothing but fucking tyranny at this point, in my opinion. I mean, there are some, that's why I say 100% left politicians and 85% plus at least right politicians are absolutely contrary to the Constitution, contrary to freedom. I mean, it's just tyranny, theft, criminal, you know, corruption. So we are essentially in the same boat hundreds of years later, but it'd be a lot worse if we didn't have the Constitution, and that's protected us up to a certain point. But at a certain point, having the Constitution is not going to be enough. We're going to need to actually do what the Constitution and the Founding Fathers set forth for us to do, which is to fight, to do what the Second Amendment said, fight tyranny, and what it's for. I mean, that's just how it is. Can you get on the ground, please? Can you?
We've got an officer in need of assistance.
I mean, I would wait for,
Paleto Bay.
I would wait for
Respond code
cover
3.
anyway, but yeah, foreign culture changing the fabric of another country. Yeah, well, that's what's happening. At a certain point, you can't concede anything anymore, which is why I say my cup is not only runneth empty of tolerance and acceptance, it's broken. The cup no longer exists. It's in shatters, and I have no more tolerance or acceptance. And I push back and fight back and talk back at every chance, every opportunity, and for everything. Because the way we got into trouble up to this point is people candy coating and being nice and feelings over facts, and they're a peaceful religion, or it's just this, or it's just that, or it's okay, and no, and this is how you get to this point where everybody is at right now. People are too tolerant. Tolerance and acceptance is not a great thing in many respects at certain times. You don't tolerate and accept certain bullshit. You just don't do it. That's my opinion. That's what I stand by. I have no apologies for it. So, you know, it is what it is. I believe I have enough evidence to support what I'm saying. You can look at the proofs in the pudding. Oh, hello. Can you? Oh my God, please get over. Thank you. Is this a felony stop, or am I just talking to these fools? And why were they? Like, there's just, look at that lady.
Greeting, Kiflam.
Kiflam. He always says Kiflam when he asks for the ID. Kiflam. All right, then. Well, you know what? Actually, hold on for a second. See if I can get a read of your tag. See if it'll let me actually read your tag. 6131 is how we're... Okay. See if I can get a read of it. Well, your registration's expired. That's enough for a citation, which I'm going to write you, but your license is valid. Technically, I probably shouldn't let you drive away. Some states are really uptight about the registration. Insurance is definite. I can't let you drive without, because if something happened, then it's on me. But registration, I'm going to write you a citation, and you can go into court and deal with it. And since you're not being a douche and your license is valid, I'm not gonna pull you out and tow your vehicle or arrest you or any of that stupid shit. All right, sir. You drive a nice day and drive safe, all right? All right, then. I think I need a new vehicle.
Attention all units. We've got a report of illegal activity. Respond code 3 on Great Ocean Highway.
What illegal activity?
Assistance needed on Great Ocean Highway.
Oh shit, those are animals. Well, I didn't come out here to go hunting. I thought they were the suspects. I called in backup for a couple wolves or whatever the hell it was. Sorry about that. You guys are good. Oh, shit. All right. Have a nice day. I'm going to go get a new vehicle because this one is a little frigged. You know what? I think next time I play this, I'm gonna go to here. Join the sheriff's department. I'm gonna head back to my home department down here, which is here.
We've got a 415 in Rockford Hills. Respond code 3.
I'm gonna respond code 3 to my fucking apartment, get a new vehicle at least, or I might play something else. I haven't decided yet. I'm kind of feeling the itch. I did a little mining, and then I was like, I'm gonna play some LSPDFR, and then of course it was fucking broken for no reason, and I had to delete my character and create a new character, which is it's whatever. But the game has a problem. It's like it's corrupting the character files, so it caused an LSPDFR DLL to crash.
Paleto Bay.
So and that keeps happening. I don't know what the hell's going on. It doesn't seem very stable. It was way more stable before. I had all kinds of mods working. I never had to delete my characters for some corruption and shit. So something's going on with it. I don't know what it is. We're gonna drive like we're responding to something crazy. See if we can keep from wrecking.
We have a disturbance in Rockford Hills. Units respond code 3.
I like driving like this, but I can't do it when I'm actually trying to do something because your head turns too slow to clear the intersections when you're fucking flying, trying to get somewhere.
That's crazy.
Here we go. Oh.
Attention all units. We have a civilian in need of assistance. Units respond code 2 in Pacific Bluff.
What?
See, it automatically put me into that chase. I don't understand why it does that. Like, I'm not into that chase. I'm not doing it. I'll probably have to delete my characters and make new ones again, because this thing corrupts the characters when I leave the game for some reason. Yeah, I'll disagree with you on that, only because I think your comment is saying it's heading down a dangerous path based upon kicking illegals out and those things that we're going to disagree with, that, as well as the shootings that we're disagreeing with. So I'll disagree with you on that. I will say it's heading down a dangerous path, not in that respect of Germany and all that bullshit. I call that propaganda and narrative bullshit, but it's heading down a dangerous path in general, completely because of government, and not because I don't agree with what you're saying, but government in general has become tyrannical, and it wants total control, and it wants total knowledge of everything you do, and it wants to be able to penalize you for speaking out. That's where we're at. And if the patriots, I call them the faux patriots anymore, because they're constantly talking, and I constantly say this, what they do is they say, I bought a shirt with a slogan on it. I bought a bumper sticker for my car with a slogan on it that says Malone LeVay or Don't Tread on Me, while they're being treaded on, and while everything's being confiscated from them, and while they're being tyrannized, I call it, but then they think they fought the good fight. If we had this mentality today of letting this shit happen, our forefathers who conceived the Constitution, who conceived this nation, who wanted to fight for a free nation away from England, if they were alive today, they would be vomiting in the corner going, what the fuck are you people doing? And they'd be looking at the patriots, the faux patriots, who are running around with shirts that say Don't Tread on Me, and with the Gadsden flag on it, and they'd be looking at them and they'd be saying, what are you doing? How's that shirt helping? You're literally saying Don't Tread on Me, buying a shirt with it on it while you get tread on, and then going and taking a nap. So, dude, I'm sorry, dude. I'm just going to call you brainwashed at this point, because the fact is one, illegals constantly flood over the border. They're bringing fentanyl in with them and other drugs, which is being propagated by China, who knows what's happening and keeps trying to close a blind eye to it. Next, they're using up all of our resources. I don't care if you... And finally, they're kicking in the door of someone's house It's like it's literally like this. This is how I equate it to. You kick in the door of someone's house. They come home and they're washing your dishes, right? And you're like, yeah, but you kicked in the door to my house. The first act you did was to violate our sovereignty and our law. And they're like, yeah, but I just wanted a better life. And those are the good ones. And I still say kick them out. If you don't come here legally, you know, if I crossed over the Mexican border, they like that, the way they're coming across, they would throw my ass in a fucking prison and I'd have all kinds of burritos shoved up my ass. That's what they would try to do. Every nation has to have. The problem is these people on the left want open borders. And I'm sorry, I don't agree with that. It's bullshit. In order to have a nation, you have to have law. In order to have laws, you have to have them respected. And if your people are going to cross the fucking border and they've been here and they violated the law, then they need to be sent back to their country. Not only are they disrespecting the country that they want the help from, that often the times they drain the resources of, that often the times they bring crime in and drugs into, but further, they are not only shitting on the citizens and the very nation that they want the help from by crossing the border illegally, they are shitting on the people from their own country that waited in line legally to come over and waited their turn and did what they were supposed to do. Even those people are like, this is bullshit. I had to wait a year. I had to pay this. I had to prove that I was going to assimilate, that I was going to be a productive member of society. I had to take this test. I had to do this to become a citizen. Those people just swam across the water. You see, that's bullshit. It's bullshit. Well, number one, I agree you don't pick and choose, but we're not picking and choosing on this matter. If you're here illegally, we have a right to remove you. Your country, you should be the first to be like, yeah, people should be removed. You look at what's happening over there in all these European countries where they're letting all these people in. Look at the crime rates, the rape rates, the sexual assault rates. And this is all proven. You can go look at the statistics. The shit has jumped off the fucking roof. This is what happens when you just let everybody pour into your country, or it's emotions over facts. No, dude, we are on two different fucking planets on this, and I'm just gonna say I think you're brainwashed on it, or you're just not seeing the big picture. That's just the way that's just the way what I'm gonna tell you, and you can like that or dislike it. But the fact is you, in order to have a nation, you have to have some sovereignty. You have to have laws, and if people want to come over, and they can be a productive member, and they don't just drain the resources. They don't bring the crime with them. They don't bring. Here's what I get, where I get irritated at people is where people say, well, citizens commit crime. Yes, they do, and those things have to be dealt with. But those citizens are citizens, so they get dealt with as citizens. And the crimes that the illegals commit, and the drainage of our system resources, where we've got people on the street that are citizens that are living on the fucking street, but we got illegals put up in fucking 5-star hotels and given free food and food stamps and money. Those crimes from those people would not be a part of and would never occur in our nation were it not for the fact that they were here in the first place. So if you're here illegally, you should return to where you came from or be returned. If you resist, then force should be used upon you, just like it would be used upon me if a cop stopped me for something that I did, whether it was a robbery or fleeing and eluding or shooting my gun out and at fucking randomly putting people in danger, and I attempted to resist or flee and elude. That same force would be affected upon me. It should sure as hell be affected upon people who violated our law, crossed the fucking border, came over here illegally, shit on our fucking laws, and from the very outset, the first thing they did, and then try to resist. It's called force. If you don't want force used against you, then don't use force when you're being fucking confronted for committing fucking criminal activity. I got no fucking sympathy for them. None. Go. If you want my honest truth, send them, their clothes, their kids, and their pets back where they came from if they're here illegally. Period. And then, if they haven't done anything other than just come over illegally, then they can petition and go through the proper fucking pathways like their fellow citizens often do, who are upset about them coming over illegally and just getting everything handed to them when they had to work over here and work their way over here, and then they can follow the proper process. That's it. That's where I stand. It's not going to change. I believe it's rational. I believe it's logical. I believe the whole 1930s Germany thing is bullshit propaganda narrative that you're spouting and you're being fed. And it's absolutely not even, those are two different situations. Those people were there legally. Those Jewish people were there legally. And they were being boxcarred and sent, in many cases, to their death. These people are being rounded up for violating our laws and sent back to where they came from unless they affect force against that lawful act to do so. Two different situations. It's like apples and oranges, and the fact that you would try to spout that tells me that you are subject to sheepish propaganda and narratives, and that's my opinion, sir. I'm glad we can disagree. We'll agree to disagree on this. That's what I'm saying. And I'll pull over and read your thing. Yeah, they are spineless when it comes to immigration.
We've got a 503 in Vinewood Hills.
Again, I believe you're comparing apples to oranges. In no way is removing people who violated your sovereignty, violated your law, and entered your country illegally, by whatever means has to be done. If they fight, you fight them and you take them out. If they don't fight, then you peacefully remove them. In no way is that the same as boxcarring people and sending them to gaseous showers or slaughtering them. And I have my own opinions on that too. But this is my main opinion on it. In no way is that the same as removing people who came to your country illegally. They're not even. It's not even the same. It's not even close to the same. Absolutely, just completely different things. It's like comparing dirt with fucking air. It just doesn't even make sense. If you come over illegally, now I tell you what. You let me know when we start putting people in boxcars and sending them to quote unquote showers, where we're slaughtering them. Then you'll have a case. But right now you're trying to compare two different fucking things that aren't even the same. So again, we're just on two different fucking planets on that. And I am a big proponent of holding the government accountable and calling them out for their tyranny and their bullshit. And again, we are heading down the path of absolute tyranny. New aristocracy over here in the U.S. with the elite politicians and judges that are legislating from the bench and rewriting laws and rewriting constitution. We are absolutely heading towards, and I would argue we're already there, totalitarianism, authoritarianism, tyranny. But it's not because we're rounding up people who came here illegally and offering to pay for their trip back and giving them some money and sending them back across the border. Not even close, man. Not even, even trying to compare those two is just absolutely asinine to me, just insanity. That's all I'm going to say. But, again, whatever you want to believe, I just, nope, not even close. Sometimes I get into this game and I just hop on a motorcycle or hop into a fucking off-road vehicle or just hop into a fucking supercar and just, see how far I can go driving crazy without hitting another car or another person. Right now I'm supposed to be enforcing the law, and this is what I'm doing. It's good times. Absolute good times. I guess I could do this so people will kind of get out of my way. But yeah, that's my stance on things. So I have no, and it's just like like Elon Musk, these fucking sheep out there that are calling him like the savior. Ooh, that was close. The savior of the first, didn't even touch him. That was pretty good. Savior of the First Amendment, our freedom of speech, and petition the government for redress of grievance and blah blah blah. Those people who think Elon Musk is a fucking savior, I'm sorry, I call him a sheep. I don't give a fuck who it is, because Elon Musk, what he did was he bought that, and it wasn't to save the First Amendment. He had his own motives. Everybody does. I won't fault him for that. He did make it a little less restrictive, but now he's censoring in other ways. He still censors. He just calls it something else. A rose by any other name is still a fucking rose. Let me tell you, I had a comment that they sent me a thing and said they were restricting my account, and I had to either delete the comment or appeal, right? So I appealed. They sent me an email saying that they were wrong and that they've unlocked my account. I went to get back into my account, and guess what? This was over a month ago, and it was still locked. So it put me back through a loop of do another appeal or delete it. And I'm like, well, they already said they were fucking wrong. So I appealed it again, and it sat there. And I appealed it again, and it sat there. And I tried to contact them, and there's no way to contact them to let them know that you're stuck in a loop. The only contact I could find was if I had lost my password. So I contacted them through that medium and said, look, I didn't lose my password, but I'm in a loop, and you guys sent me an email on such and such a date, and I even sent it to them that says you reversed this, and my account should have been unlocked. But it wasn't. And you know what they sent me? 3 times now or more? Oh, well, if you lost your password, great news. Here's a way to get your password back. And so I keep sending them the same thing. I keep appealing. And I keep saying, here's the email you sent me where you said you were wrong and you unlocked my account. When I went to get my account, it was locked in a loop. I could not get... Elon Musk is a fucking shitbird. He is no better than... X is still there. It's just more hidden. And I'll tell you this is what he said. He said censoring reach isn't censoring speech. It sure as fuck is. It's no different than taking the bullhorn from the preacher on the street, moving him 10 miles down the road so nobody can hear him, and then saying, I didn't censor his speech, I just censored his reach. Elon Musk is a censoring piece of shit, just like previous Twitter was. X is no different. Again, a rose by any other name is still a fucking rose. Elon Musk is not a savior. He is no better. Yeah, that's fine.
All units, we've got a suspect on the run in Del Perro.
Well, I don't know about Russian propaganda, but it's definitely becoming... I don't buy into that shit either, because that's so easy to fall back on. It's like when someone calls someone a Nazi or a racist or a homophobe or a heterophobe or a xenophobe or a transphobe. It's like what they do when they don't have anything to actually substantiate or any grounds, any real argument. That's what they fall back on. And it's the same thing with the Russian bullshit. But the fact is X is absolutely AI. Well, who programs AI? It's people. And the people who are programming the AI for X, you can go look. It's all propaganda. It's all like the AI is literally programmed to come to its conclusions and answers by the people who want it to come to those conclusions and answers. So yeah, AI is one of the worst things to come about, and it's going to get worse. And if we don't do something about putting in checks and balances, we are going to have some big problems, huge problems. I mean, you can go look up all the AI videos and what AI will say and how it's come to the point where it can lie to you. And I mean, AI is not a salvation of anything either. It's part of the problem. But when it comes to X, my point is Elon Musk is a fucking piece of shit, and he's a liar, and he absolutely censors. And when someone can say, I'm not censoring speech by censoring reach, because censoring reach isn't censoring speech, that is them trying to rationalize their censorship. And it is absolutely makes no sense. Logically, it absolutely doesn't make any sense. So, but you got these people out there that like, Elon Musk saved free speech. No, he did not. He just took control of it on that platform, and now he can censor it in another way.
We've got a civilian requiring assistance.
And that's a fact, Jack.
And Mirror Park.
Woo! And I am officially done with duty today. I kind of feel like doing some Elite Dangerous. Maybe doing some more mining and getting my rank up. Holmes, we got a dude just running down the road over there. I'm going to pretend I didn't see that, and I'm not even going to be concerned about it. Because I'm not. Yeah, exactly. It's his own. It's whatever. It's the same thing as anybody else. Insert whatever kind of censorship here, and call it whatever you want to call it. But you know, it's the same kind of bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, he's doing the same shit. He's just calling it something else. And I called him out on it, like, constantly on there. I would literally do at Elon Musk and make sure that it, you know, he was named in it. He was tagged in it every time I brought it up about the fake ass free speech. Yeah, it's going to be a ride. I'm going to be honest with you. At this point, I believe the founders were absolutely correct. I believe Tytler was correct. I believe all the people that say we're in the 5th stage of the 7th stage of collapse are correct. And I believe that the founders were correct in that the Second Amendment needs to be utilized to deal with tyranny and for the people to break away from tyranny yet again and reform the government yet again and go back to what the concepts of the Constitution actually mean yet again, and to deal with tyranny as they foresaw, as they knew would need to be dealt with, which is why they conceived of the Second Amendment and why they put certain laws in there, 5th Amendment, 4th Amendment, First Amendment, and exactly what they broke away from, they knew would come about full circle. I mean, it's a fact. So I believe we are long past, and I believe other nations, such as your own, need to do the same thing. Finally stand up and say, no more tyranny. We're done with it. Because if you don't stop it, at a certain point, and you know what? Because I'm going off duty anyway, but at a certain point, I'm just going to put this up there. Is it this one? Let me see if it's this one. I firmly believe, and you can take a screenshot of that and read the different things. The blue is from our Constitution, our U.S. Constitution, where it's highlighted in blue on the bottom, close to the bottom right corner. And the rest of them are good things to keep in mind. And also the against all enemies, foreign and domestic, also is part of our credo here. But the fact is we are long past the point of tyranny, and we are long past the point of needing to do more than talk about it and wear a shirt that says "Don't tread on me." But that's how it is.
Citizens report a 211 at Strawberry 24/7 Market.
I'll agree with you on that, because at a certain point, both parties become the same. Why? Because they end up having the same motivations. Wealth, power, and fame. Wealth, even to the point of theft and corruption, which covers all three of them. Wealth falls under the theft. The theft falls under the wealth. Power, they're willing to do anything. That ends up being tyranny. Fame, they're willing to lie or do whatever they can to look good. That falls. Then you get the virtue signaling and the pandering and the, Yeah, they pretty much are. But I will tell you this: I like Trump. I don't like everything he's done. I don't like everything he said, but he sure is a damn sight better than any of the ones we've had in a long time. And I absolutely like Trump. But Trump is falling victim to the same shit and being sucked into the uniparty bullshit. And we've got a new FBI director, assistant director, attorney general that are all doing the same old. Business as usual, and that's why nothing's changing. So, in any case, as soon as this fucking thing will let me, I'm in the locker room. Why can't I go off duty? Like, where's the thing to go off duty? Here it is. It didn't even show a blue. See what I mean? Like, it's kind of buggy. Like, normally there's a blue thing there. But there wasn't one. I just hit the button where I thought the blue circle normally is. Oh, wait. Got to make sure I'm looking sexy. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Yep. Let's get the hell out of here. And I will end this stream and figure out what I'm going to play next. I've had enough of I am the law. God damn the fucking skinny jeans. I'm a fucking douchebag looker. Jesus Christ. I wonder if I get to take. I wonder if I'll get wanted if I get in a. If I get into. I want to test this though real quick. Or if it's a take-home car. See if I get a wanted level at all or anything. Nope. I do not. Okay. I was just curious about that. In any case, that's it for me on this. I'll find something else to play. Either Far Cry 5 or Elite Dangerous and do some peaceful, or American Truck Sim and do some peaceful, either peaceful mining and Elite Dangerous or peaceful mining and, or peaceful cargo hauling and American Truck Sim. I have considered it. I mean, I have worked in different things, including one in criminal justice and several things, including corrections. I do have a degree in criminal justice. But at the same time, I don't really know about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. So, one of my degrees, anyways, in criminal justice. I have another one that's just in general arts or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. That's a thinker. I've considered what it would be, all the ins and outs and all that shit, but I just don't know about. Oh, there's the lights. How do you get out of the vehicle? Oh, nope. What's the keyboard button for you? I know how to do it on my thing, but how do you get out of the vehicle on the keyboard? That's not it. Fuck, I don't know. Well, okay, so here's the deal. I'm law-abiding and supporting, except when those laws are written to violate I'm a constitutionalist. I'm one of those people. And not the constitutionalists like the fucking idiot sovereign citizens who think they don't have to have a driver's license and shouldn't have their car insured or registered. And the registration's arguable, but the insurance and the, you know, I'm not the sovereign citizen law abiding. And I'm the first to look at a cop and say, you're violating rights. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. You took an oath to the Constitution, abide by it, or fuck off. You know, I'm that kind of person, but I'm a constitutionalist. It's not so much left or right for me, but I could never support the left because they're always anti-Constitution. They're always voting against the Constitution in some way. They're always trying to take more. And 85% of the right are doing the same now. But there's some on the right that I could support, so I could never support the left, and there's only a few on the right I could ever support. So I'm a constitutionalist. If that makes me a law-abider, if the laws are in conjunction, or if they don't violate or contradict the Constitution, then yeah, I support them, is how I would put it. But if they do, then I absolutely don't support them, or the person that's enacting them. I mean, if you look at my screen, I have a meme that I put up there that it literally says, tyrants write and pass laws, anti-constitutional laws. Police enforce those laws. Therefore, equals police are tyranny enforcers and enablers. And to some large degree, that is true. You can't correlate those two things. You can't say I believe in the Constitution as an officer, and I took an oath to uphold it, but I'm going to go violate this person's constitutional rights just because some tyrant wrote a law, as a tyrant would, that says I can violate their constitutional rights, and then claim that you're abiding by your oath. You're not. Your exact contention of your oath and the Constitution. So I don't support them in that manner. You know what I mean? So I mean, it's a line, but it's a very solid line. It's constitutional. It either is or it isn't. And if it isn't and you're enforcing it, you can't claim that your oath meant jack shit to you when you raised your right hand. And if you can't claim that, then you can't claim that you support the Constitution and you're just an officer doing their job. No, you're a tyranny enforcer / enabler at that point. That's the way I look at it. And so, you know, that's for whatever worth it, that's my stance. So, you know, and it's just how it is, man. I just Constitution. That's what reigns supreme to me. That's what I believe in. That's what got us, formed our country the way it was, and ensured certain things. And once you go down the road of turning it into toilet paper, which the government has to a certain point, the left completely and a lot of the right, then you have nowhere to go but down. That's why our country is falling. We have separated away from the principles that made our nation great, that made it a freedom nation, that made it the kind of nation that everybody keeps wanting to come to, even if it means they have to come over illegally. There's a reason why they're coming here. And we've departed from that so far away that I think our founders today would look at our nation and our Constitution and our government and say, one, why aren't the people up in arms, literally taking out the tyranny and the trash? And two, they wouldn't even recognize this nation anymore. They would look at it and go, dear God, this is not what we created or what we stood for. This is not why we lost so many people fighting against what England and the crown wanted and tried to impose upon. This is not why we did this. So with that, I'll leave you to it. You guys have a good day. I may or may not be streaming again later, but I'm definitely done with this game for the day. So I'll consider this mission accomplished. I'm out. Oh, and don't forget to search them before you put them in your car. And search your car before you search them to put them in your car at the beginning of your shift, so they can't claim that was already there when they got in your car. Now I'm out.